Tito draws a square with side lengths of 8 centimeters. And he uses this to find the circumference of a circle. So I'm guessing that his circle fits inside here. And then he says 8 times 4 is 32 for the circumference. Tito made a mistake. What did Tito do wrong? Well, what he did, 8 times 4, he assumed that the circle would fill the square. So he added up these 4 sides and he thought that that might find the circumference. Not going to happen, Tito. The formula for a circumference of a circle is diameter times pi. Now, we know that Tito, look, his calculation is going to overshoot the circumference because there's these corners here that we don't need, basically. Okay. Problem 3. Saria wants to bake a circular cake for her mom's birthday and put a candy heart every 1 inch around the top edge. Her pan has a diameter of 12 inches. So how many hearts will she use? So I'm going to say I'm going to assume that this pan is a circular shape because we have diameter. And so across here, that's going to equal 12 inches. Now, every 1 inch I should use a different color. Every 1 inch she wants to put a candy heart. So in order to calculate this, we need to know the circumference. And as I just told you, the circumference is diameter times 5. Pi is 3.14. And the diameter is 12. So we can have 12 times 3.14. Or 12 times, we can say about 3. Well, let's see what 12 times 3.14 is. So we have 37 point, and I'll just round down to 37. Now, she wants to put a heart every 1 inch. Around the top edge. So that means she's gonna go 1 and then leave an inch and then 1 and then leave an inch and then 1 and then leave an inch and then 1. So she's gonna space these out around the edge. This is 37. So we would need to factor in these spaces And I'm going to say 36 divided by have 37.68 centimeters of a circumference, or sorry, inches for the circumference, and I would round down because that way you can get one heart every 1 inch. So the answer will be 37 hearts. Okay, problem 4. Mikhail is ordering a circular pizza for him and his friends. The edge of the pizza's crust is 50 inches. The edge. I think I read this as edge is circumference. And we know that the circumference is diameter times pi. So we could say 50 equals diameter times pi. And so we can do 50 divided by pi equals the diameter. Oof. $15.9. All right, the diameter is 15.9. Problem number 5. Behind Giselle's school, there's a circular pond. Giselle and her class are trying to figure out how the distance across trying to figure out the distance across the middle of the pond. Without going across the pond or asking anyone, how could they figure this out? Well, we know this. Circumference equals diameter times pi. Without going across the pond. But they can go around the pond. So if they figure out the circumference, they can divide by this and they can find the diameter.